from Southside Detail. Today we're going to be doing some scratch removal. My client accidentally scuffed and scratched the side of this door here, backing out of the garage, and now we're left with a lot of residue. And check it out up close. You can see where the damage occurred, all along the rear passenger side door and this front passenger side door. And on the lower area here of the front door. All right, so first we're gonna address this section. I have my clay sponge and my rinseless wash, and this will act as a lubricant. And we're gonna first remove as much of that material that got onto the paint with my clay mitt. So you can already see it's picking up a lot of that transfer, or whatever it may be, is coming off here with my clay sponge. I will move to this section here. And look at that. That paint transfer was picked up again with my clay mitt. Next, let's work this lower section. You can see there's a lot of that transfer. And you can see it's getting onto my clay sponge, that big spot here. And look how fast the clay sponge eats away at that paint. And there was some scratches and scuffs here on the mirror. Just lightly gliding my clay sponge along the areas that were affected. And look at that, those scuff marks are removed. So next I'm gonna machine polish the scratches. All right, let's wipe off the polish. All right, so take a look at this section I polished here. Those scuff marks are removed. A lot of the scratches are gone as well. Next, I'm gonna address this whole area here. You can see the scratches on the side of the door and underneath the door cup. Okay, let's wipe off the polish. And I'll take a look at the results. I just polished this section here. There was a lot of scuff marks and scratches. Once again, we got a big improvement. A lot of those scratches and scuff marks are removed. We got a lot of scratches here in the middle and along the lower parts of the door. And check out the paint up close. This rear passenger side door had a lot of those scuff marks, and it continued here into the passenger side front door. And we got rid of all those scuffs. Down here, the lower area of the door had the most damage, and I was able to remove those heavy scuff marks and scratches. Those little white spots are rock chips. That's paint that got removed. Can't do anything about that because the paint's already gone. And we also improved the paint, bringing back a lot of that luster. You can see all that nice flake into the paint. And the middle section here had a lot of those heavy scratches. Those were removed as well with the clay sponge and the machine polishing process. So you can see the door significantly improved. And most importantly, I'm glad I was able to help out my client and save his Nissan Rogue's paint.